Hey guys, my name is Jalisia. Welcome back to my channel. Over here, we talk about beauty, fashion, lifestyle, and handbags. So if you're into that, then just keep on watching. In this video today, we are going to be talking about basically the resurgence of the Speedy and the Neverfull. I feel like LV was definitely doing a lot of their vintage handbag styles. I feel like for the past about 3 years or so, or 3 years ago, I feel like the vintage surge was kind of happening. A lot of the handbag buyers were leaning more towards vintage styles because cost and just I don't know, I think that people also wanted styles that were a little bit more different, a little bit more refreshing, original, so I feel like in the past 2 years or so, LV have really been redoing a lot of their vintage styles. And so I feel like with the Speedy and the Neverfull, I kind of feel like that was like their bang, in my opinion, because the Speedies have not been being talked about for a while. It was honestly, it was more so the Nano Speedy that came more on the scene, and then they did a new size, which was the 20. So they have the Nano, they have the 20, and they have the 25. But I feel like the 25 and the 30 was not on a lot of people's radar for a while. And the same thing with the Neverfull. I feel like the past 2, 3 years, maybe 4, I might be pushing it, people were really leaning in on the Goyard totes. And it's so crazy because I actually did a TikTok already about my feelings on the Neverfull versus the Goyard tote. I mean, I hear a ton of things about the Goyard tote, like the paint rubs off. I also seen a really old Goyard tote that, in my opinion, it did not hold up very well. Paint came off of it. It was really thin, really flimsy. And to me, I felt like it was night and day. I really do think that the main edge that the Goyard tote has on the Neverfull is the fact that it comes in so many different colors, which can be very fun. But I feel like LV has been really being competitive in that space, and even with their newest launch, which is the reversible, but I mean, I would say reversible in color, because LV has always been able to reverse. But yeah, so let's actually get into that. My first topic is going to be about the Speedy. And then guys, if you are not already subscribed, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button, give me a like if you enjoy my videos, or if this is your first time and you just think that you're gonna like this video. Yeah, like and subscribe, please, don't forget. Thank you. Okay, moving on. So with the Speedies, the Nano Speedy came on the scene, became very popular, I would say about 3 years ago, I think. And so, but what really catapulted it, and I feel like I also saw this coming as well, when Pharrell redid his version of the P9 Speedy. It was soft and supple, calf skin leather, lambskin lined, and coming out with that bag in several different colors: yellow, peach, dark blue, light blue, red, green. So I was like, oh my god, but that price tag, honey, was not it. But I feel like it was around that time that people started to take out their old Speedies. A lot of people during, I think, I would say around the winter time, was when you started to kind of see people customize the Speedies with like patches and like different things. My favorite thing is the patch. And I have not seen that a ton. I've seen probably 3 or 4 different online creators do the patch on the LV Speedy bag. So either if they have an old one or they buy a vintage one and then they just sew and glue patches on it, things that represents them, you know, whatever they like. I feel like that was like amazing. Like I was so into that. And then I feel like a couple months after, the whole bag charms thing started to come and people started to add on their bag charms and different keychains, and all of that. And then right now I feel like I am seeing it not only with patches and with things on it, but just plain. Like I'm seeing a lot more creators get it plain, or even I'm seeing them a lot in special edition. So in the graffiti, I'm also seeing the ones with the cherries. So anything. And then I'm also seeing the one with the infinity dots as well, with the first collab with YK. I cannot pronounce her whole name. I can't think about her whole name right now, Jesus. But yeah, so Speedies are definitely having a huge resurgence. And then also online, aside from Pharrell's Speedies, I've seen that they recently released like a soft Speedy. So it is soft, but it's not as supple as the Pharrell one, and it's also not the same price point, but that one comes in black and a tan, I think. I guess for people who wants that squishy vibe, kind of like the same vibe of the Pharrell. But yeah, so I actually really love the Resurgence. I do plan on getting a vintage Speedy and putting patches on mine, so that would be a fun video. But I feel like that Resurgence with Pharrell was just so telling, in my opinion. Like, he is Pharrell, you know, he's the men's creative director, like, and the fact that he, you know, that he chose to do this remix with the Speedy was just very telling. And like, I feel like and then also on the resale market, I was also watching the prices of the Speedies as well, because I was looking at Speedies to do the patches with, but I kind of have like an order of how I want to get my bags. But I mean, obviously I probably should have just bought it, you know, a couple months ago, but I feel like before I could have gotten one that was in great or like excellent condition for around 700, I think, and now the ones that are excellent is going for like 1,000. Like, I am seeing the price shoot up a bit more when it comes on to the Speedy. And then in addition to Pharrell's P9, and I'm not sure exactly when they released the Speedy trunk, but oh my gosh, that bag. And you know what? I don't really think that I ever had like a dream bag. Actually, I feel like the saddle used to be kind of like a dream bag. But I mean, the Speedy trunk 20, oh my gosh. And I don't know, I feel like maybe that was released, and please somebody correct me if I'm wrong, I mean, I may be wrong. I think that was released in the summer. If not the summer, then maybe fall, winter, maybe winter. But that bag is a gorgeous Speedy. And that bag is actually, I think it's more than Pharrell's. That one is for 12,000, and I feel like Pharrell's P9, I think that it starts at like 9,000. But that right there, and I also feel like that's like super telling, you know, as well. I feel like a lot of LV's focus has been the Capucines, and I feel like now it's kind of sharing that spotlight a little bit right now. And yeah, I feel like the Speedy has resurged for sure. And yes, and I know, you know, before the Nano Speedy was always, and I know there's also some people that's gonna be like, well, it never left, you know, like it never left. But the hype did down it, but the hype did die down for a long time, and then the Nano Speedy came in, and then that helped it out a little bit more. But then with the Pharrell collab, it just skyrocketed, and I feel like, yeah, now it's back, and I feel like it's gonna stay a couple years as well. So yes, that is that. And I would love to know if you guys have any Speedies. Did you guys add any bag charms? And you know what? I'm really not into the bag charm thing. I'm more so into the patches thing. I just don't know if I care for things to be hanging off my bag. I don't know. It just doesn't excite me. But I don't know. I may need to try it though. But and I know that like the patches are more permanent, because like they definitely are permanent. But I don't know. I just feel like the patches are cooler. But yeah. So anyways, let me know if you guys have the Speedy. Did you guys add any patches? Did you guys add anything to your Speedies? And yeah, how do you guys feel about the Speedy resurgence? Are you happy that you can finally bring back out your Speedy? Did you, or were you always wearing your Speedy anyway, so it's not a thing to you? Yeah, let me know. Okay, so now for the Neverfull. And I know this was a topic in conversation a few months ago, and I did make a TikTok video about it, where basically I think a girl was like, she wouldn't spend 3,000. I don't remember if it was 3,000 or 4,000, but I think that she said she wouldn't spend 3,000 on a Neverfull. And basically people were just kind of, you know, just saying like, you know, it's not worth it and all of that stuff. And I basically posted my opinion on it, how I feel about the Goyard tote. You know, the paint rubs off. I feel like it ages a lot faster than the Neverfull. And yeah, but I feel like the Goyard tote really took over for a long time. And now with this reversible LV tote, I've been seeing a lot of influencers with it talking about it and everything like that. So I see that they're also trying to resurge a Neverfull. I mean, the Neverfull and the Speedy were the main LV bags for, you know, just like everyday common middle class for a very long time. And then the Goyard, that popped out on the scene, and then that was kind of like the new like exclusive tote. But I feel like LV is like, no, we kind of need that back. So basically with the reversible with the reversible totes, they're calling it inside out. So and then let me just say, even with the regular LV tote, it is reversible. Like all of them are reversible, all of them are inside out. As far as like the classic monogram, they're all inside out. The cloth part you can wear like taken to the beach. If it gets sand in it or whatever, won't be, you know, damaging or anything like that. But with these, the inside of them now has colors, so I guess that maybe that's also kind of to give them like a competitive edge, because with the Goyard, those, I feel like their competitive edge with that is the colors, you know, the blue, the green, the yellow, the orange. And so their colors are actually pink, red, yellow, and then they also have the plain reversible, so in black, and then they also have it in brown. So the one that I think this is also leather on, yeah, so it's leather on the inside, and then on the outside. It's the canvas monogram. I think that it looks nice, but I don't know if it's gonna have the same resurgence as the Speedy. I think that people may go back to their Neverfulls, like if they have it stashed or something like that, because it probably will gain some more popularity compared to the past few years. I think that the popularity is going to go up a little bit, but I don't think that it's going to do the same thing that the Speedy is doing right now. But people may feel more comfortable bringing out their Neverfull. So maybe someone who has both, maybe someone who has a Neverfull and the Goyard, they're probably going to lean a little bit more towards the LV Neverfull now. I feel like the Neverfull was always a great bag. I've had mine since I was in college. It's been my school bag, my travel bag. This bag has gone with me to countries, states, the grocery store, and everywhere in between. But yeah, it's just very interesting to see that pan out. You know, they have redone some of their other styles. They've redone the croissant bag. They also have redone the city bag, and just those, not smaller bags, but just those other bags. And yeah, now they're doing their heavy hitters. And I also feel like they're also trying to capture, I guess, the Gen Z generation as well. Because they definitely captured the millennials, you know, at that time. I feel like a lot of millennials have the Neverfull. So I feel like that maybe with this way and the colors and everything like that, they're trying to see that they can capture Gen Z, because I mean, it is a very iconic tote. So I feel like they're trying to, you know, just make sure that they're also speaking their language in this classic bag. Just like how with the Speedy, I feel like they captured them with the pink Speedy, the Vernet, and the blue. And then that is another really good point as well. Like, I said it and I'm like really thinking about it. Like, as far as with the Speedy, I feel like they have captured Gen Z with the Vernet, with the blue one and the pink one, and the nano. As far as the colors and then also the price point, I feel like that was a way to capture them as well. Because I mean, I don't really know any millennials that bought that collection, you know. And so yes, so I feel like this could be their way to capture Gen Z with these new totes. And yeah, so we will see though. But yes, that is my take on this resurgence and how it happened. And I feel like for the Speedy, I feel like that the Speedy is just going to continue to grow, and I'm very excited to see the other Speedies that they come out with in the size 25 and the size 30. I love the Speedy 25. I feel like that one really fits my frame. And the 30 is also nice too. But yes, I'm really excited to see, because I feel like they do have emphasis on the Speedy right now, and they're really trying to do their best with the Neverfull and give it that Jewish. So, but yes, if you enjoyed this video, and also comment, you know, what your opinion also with the Neverfull, let me know. But if you really enjoyed this video, give me a like and subscribe, please. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.